If you live in the United States of America, you have most likely used the interstate highway system, the freeways that run in between states and inside states. However, while traveling these, you may have come across areas that have stopped abruptly, or areas that you have just found in what seems to be the middle of nowhere. This might have been a result of highway revolt or revolts. When the highway system was given national urgency in 1956 with Dwight D. Eisenhower, the focus was on commercial and national defense. How do we get from point A to point B as quickly as possible? Local economies and peoples and places were not given a lot of forethought. Henceforth, you have highway revolts or protests. Now, these protests could be very successful. In some instances, the highway rioters would be able to stop highway systems in planning, in some instances pre-build, and in some instances just before being built. So they could be very efficient. But the highway system would then have gaps. So they would get replanned, reworked, rerouted, restarted, but not always. Hence a section in the middle of nowhere. Now, it's important to remember that because local impact wasn't thought of, highway through an urban area could disrupt not only social issues, but financial issues for that community. So this was a point of contention. Highway revolts continue even today, even though the interstate highway system was officially called done in 1992. However, there were deviations from the original plan of 1956. And there, of course, have been additions and secondary plans since then. There are current plans in action and in works. And henceforth, there will always be highway revolts. The people's voices